Hey everyone, and welcome to another Explainer. Today we're unpacking a highly effective framework for managing your income, but without all that stress and anxiety that usually comes tagged to the word budget. We're looking at a method that literally takes the guesswork entirely out of your personal finances.
Okay, let's dive right into this, because we've all been there, right? Your phone buzzes with that glorious payday notification. You feel incredibly rich for, about 3 days. Then you check your banking app and think, wait, where did it actually all go? The truth is, most people don't struggle because they aren't earning enough. They struggle because of the invisible drain. It's that midnight online shopping, the daily food deliveries. The money just sort of vanishes.
While the solution is actually this brilliantly simple, low-stress financial framework known as the 50-30-20 rule. Instead of opening up some terrifying spreadsheet where you have to track every single penny, which, let's be honest, inevitably leads to decision fatigue, this method simply divides your income into 3 distinct buckets. It just completely removes the friction from budgeting so you actually stick to it. Now, what's really interesting about this strategy is where we start, the largest chunk of your budget, the 50% slice. This half of your income is dedicated entirely to your core needs: rent, groceries, transport, the bills keeping the lights on. Our source defines these strictly as the unavoidable, non-negotiable expenses that keep your daily life running. By capping these vital costs at exactly half your income, you make absolutely sure you aren't accidentally living beyond your means before the month even really kicks off. It's a fantastic way to counter Parkinson's law, that annoying rule where your expenses just magically expand to match whatever you're earning. Right, which brings us to the 30% slice. And honestly, this is the part that makes the whole thing work. Because look, a realistic budget shouldn't feel like a punishment. If a financial plan deprives you of all joy, you're going to abandon it by week 2. We've all done it. This 30% is specifically allocated for your wants: shopping trips, your 4 different streaming subscriptions, or those Friday night food deliveries. These are the fun, unnecessary things that make life great, but they're also the silent account drainers. By actively giving yourself a 30% limit, you're actually granting yourself full permission to spend on the fun stuff, totally guilt-free. So the crucial point really lies right here with this final fraction, the 20%. It might be the smallest piece of the pie, but it is the absolute foundation of your long-term peace of mind. This final 20% is strictly dedicated to savings and debt. That means aggressively tackling loan repayments, building up your investments, and funneling money directly into an emergency fund. This money is essentially an insurance policy for your future self. It creates a solid buffer so that when unexpected expenses pop up, and they always do, you're prepared instead of panicked. Okay, abstract percentages and fractions are wonderful in theory, but to really grasp this, we need to anchor these fractions into reality. Let's apply the 50-30-20 rule to a concrete example right now. We're going to look at a hypothetical monthly salary of 50,000 rupees and see exactly how this mathematical breakdown behaves out there in the real world.
And the math here brilliantly illustrates how incredibly easy the rule is to execute. If your salary is 50,000 PKR, your 50% for needs calculates cleanly to 25,000 PKR. Your 30% for wants gives you a totally guilt-free 15,000. And finally, that critical 20%, that means you are locking away exactly 10,000 PKR every single month. By carving it all up on day 1, every single rupee gets a job. Actually, I want to highlight a really profound quote from our source material here. Even 1 month of planning can change how you handle money forever. I mean, really think about that for a second. You don't need to be some Wall Street financial expert. Just taking control for a single 30-day period builds a powerful lifelong habit. It shifts you from a mindset of panic right into a mindset of total control.
So, I've got a direct challenge for you. Apply this exact framework to your own bank account today. Step 1, look at your actual salary. Step 2, calculate your specific 50-30-20 split. Seriously, it takes what, less than 2 minutes? But the clarity it provides is an absolute game changer.
Which leaves us with one final question to ponder. Are you ready to finally take control of your money today? Oh, and just a quick reminder, this explainer is strictly for educational purposes. It's not official financial advice. But seriously, ask yourself, what would your life look like a year from now if you committed to saving that 20% starting today? Thanks so much for hanging out with me to explore this strategy. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.